It's so difficult to remember all that I once knew. You know what would help? Our library once housed a magnificent 7-volume series on the history of Dragonspyre. We thought that the Dragon Titan would destroy the library, so we hid the volumes throughout Dragonspyre. Could you bring them back to me?
This tome is titled Ancient of Days, the Founding of Dragonspyre. Here were dragons. Dragonspyre was a haven from its earliest days to the Scaled Ones. In those days, men and dragon were dire enemies, and the folk who lived here did so in constant fear. This tome is titled The Aftermath of the Century War. The Century War came to an abrupt end when Kilgore the Magnificent claimed the throne of Dragonspyre and forced a peace upon all the land. With a new era of peace, the battle wizards of Dragonspyre turned to the creation of knowledge crystals. This heralded a period of many great advances in culture, science, and learning. This tome is titled The Greatest Wizards and Warriors of Dragonspyre. As the power of the king waned, the warriors and wizards of the council began to struggle over power, seeking advantage over their fellow men. A group of warriors sought control over all of the spells used by wizards throughout the kingdom. The matter was called before the council. One defenseless wizard bested a warrior in open battle, ending the matter. Since that day, wizards have controlled all spells on Dragonspyre. This tome is titled The Dragons and the Century War. The kingdom of Dragonspyre grew throughout the spiral as drakes provided protection for realms both big and small. King Jungin died without an heir, an occurrence that sparked a war for the throne that lasted for 100 years. At its end, the war became known as the Century War. This tome is titled The Great Council of Wizards, Warriors, and King. As more wizards and warriors graduated from the academy, their political power grew in Dragonspyre. One of their number, Alderred, used his knowledge to unseat the king. His rule was without mercy, and he was despised by his subjects. The wizards and warriors of Dragonspyre united against Alderred and threw him down from his place of power. From that day forth, Dragonspyre was ruled jointly by the Council of Wizards, Warriors, and King. This tome is titled The Age of the Kingdom of Dragonspyre. When the dragons ruled the skies and struck fear into the hearts of men, the wise and powerful King Menet met in secret with the Queen of the Drakes, Gavarina. Gavarina and Menet joined together. The forces of men and drakes banded together and overcame the dragons, thus ushered in the age of the Kingdom of Dragonspyre. This tome is titled The Founding of Dragonspyre Academy. All the knowledge of the kingdom was reserved for royalty, but this would not remain the case when Rydell the Conqueror inadvertently unleashed a magical plague upon his duchy. Duke Sebastian fought with the lords of Dragonspyre for knowledge of the cure. His bravery prompted the foundation of Dragonspyre Academy, a school for children throughout the kingdom. all who qualified were welcome within Dragonspyre Academy.
Oh, thank you for your effort. The words within give me great comfort. It is tragic that the last volume will perhaps never be written. Thank you, young wizard, for restoring these memories to me.